Play here from the Money Tour Society. This is the Toliver Travels Cup. Looks like it's at Bellerive Country Club 2018 PGA, so that must have been where they had the 2018 PGA. Alright, we're going to play 36 holes. Let's check out the settings here. So we've got firm fairways, firm greens, fast green speed, we've got low wind. Okay. Depending on the difficulty of the course, I've never played this course. You know, probably looking at some pretty low scores in this one today. I'll see if I can finally put this together. That PGA event was kind of nerve-wracking for me. I was out of sorts, the lag was crazy. Hopefully on this one we don't have waterfalls and stuff, and you'll be able to see how much smoother the gameplay is.
And we are just about ready, folks, to get underway. First round action is coming at you now.
That's not the ideal swing line.
This is looking fairway bound.
And it feeds right into the bunker.
Yeah,
okay.
Just to correct myself, that last one ended up in the sand.
Good news is I'm not so bad out of the sand. It's just a matter of, do we have anywhere we can put this? Of course it goes dead left. God, that would have been the number too.
And this one's for birdie. Ooh. This one's about 3 feet away. And that putt's gonna drop for par. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. Well, I'm pretty sure this is gonna land in the fairway here.
Okay, so we're gonna play that miss. Looks like I'm gonna be missing to the right with that driver.
To the pin.
Not too worried about it though. Add some loft to this. And a little bit left. And I don't know why it's going left. I mean, almost every
21 feet
iron
to the cup
or wedge I've hit has gone left. Okay. See if we can get the putter to bail us out here. Come on, putter.
Almost.
Okay.
And this one's for par. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now setting up on this par 3. That's just poor luck on that approach. Not enough club on that one. This one's about a 7-footer. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And this one is for the bogey. And a nice putt. And after that, he's going to move down 2 spots on the leaderboard. All right, here's the 4th hole. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. And that shot is back into the fairway, and that green is definitely in play. This putt to save par. And that one's right in the cup. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And he's also tied for 7th place up on leaderboard. Wow, there is some serious power behind this drive, folks. From 170 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. This is heading towards the green.
Sure thing, yeah. It's perfect.
And in actual fact, that shot ended up in the rough.
Perfect.
Oh my. And that chip will drop. Very nicely done from that lie. And after that hole, that's going to bring him down to even par. And moving on to
well,
the
now
6th.
I've got my work cut out for me here.
Going with the 4-iron here. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. And from that length, what a fantastic putt. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
And for the record, I am trying to miss that to the right. That's why I usually aim left. On those fast swings, it's just amazing how much better those are when you finish out to the right like that. Try to get this rolling. Looks like it's downhill, so 68 might get there. Might get there. It's got to get a big bounce right here and go. Go, go, go. Okay. Yeah.
And he's on the green. Putter's coming out. And this one's about 10 feet away.
Now we get a little uphill right to left putt. Easy peasy. Alright.
And they're going to stay right in 7th.
We have had to overcome some pretty rough starts so far, I must say.
Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway.
I hope you guys enjoyed that hole out at the end of the PGA tournament. Kind of a fitting in to what I felt was just, I mean, it's probably one of the worst ones I've played in the whole season. I've missed 2 or 3 cuts, and man, I felt like that was the worst, easily the worst playing that I've had. I rolled out quite a bit more than I thought out of a 30-yard club, but I guess that hole's pretty much on a downslope. Alright, so we've got uphill. It's going to break right to left pretty good. Got it. Okay.
And that putt drops. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And on to the 9th hole. He appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 155 yards out.
It's 161.
And here's an 8-iron. This one's looking pretty good.
Down right there.
This one's about 6 feet away. For the birdie.
Okay.
And staying right there in 5th place.
Well, we recovered there on that front. That looked like it was going to be pretty bad. Birdied the last 5.
Hole here.
And now we're back to the straight ball again. Just get in the bunker.
He's probably not happy about that shot.
I think anyone will tell you they would rather hit out of the bunker than hit out of that rough. Pretty flat right there. It's not gonna get there.
And this to save the par. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go.
Okay.
This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And moving on to the 11th hole. And talk about getting a hold of a drive. This is incredible. And this putt is for birdie. And a good putt.
All right, decent bounce back. That was a
for the day. Okay,
that's a crappy bogey back there.
And I think he will be
May
pleased
have
with
set
that.
myself up for a bad angle
Okay,
here.
145 yards left.
Oh no, we can do this with a pitch wedge. So it's playing 145. We got 136. See if we can get this up there.
Going
That
with
might
the
be
pitching wedge
perfect.
here.
Might be oh, a little bit left.
Pretty sure he's going to like that one. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. For the birdie.
There we go.
And they're going to stay steady right where they were at 6th place in the standings after that one. Looks like a 7-iron.
Goodness gracious.
And might be going in the sand here. Well, that was an unfortunate approach.
scout this one out. It's downhill. I need to land it at about 14 yards. No, not that short. Golly. It's got a chance if it turns. Nope. Oh man.
We're about 3 feet away here.
I mean, I can honestly go days without making bogeys, and I have like sat here in an hour and made about 6 or 7.
In 6th place.
It's the pressure of the broadcast, I guess. Since I'm still pretty new at it.
This one's looking pretty good so far.
But I feel like if I get in the zone, then I won't say anything. And then it makes these pretty boring, which is probably pretty boring anyway. It's golf.
Going with a pitching wedge here. And I think he
I know
will
people like to see the hole outs, the aces, the albatrosses. You know, typically I can usually squeeze something like that into a tournament.
Staying right there.
I've seen guys that'll do, you know, 2 in a round. I have had a round where I had an albatross and an ace, which that was cool. I think I shot 21 under in that round, so the difficulty settings probably weren't super high.
And 180 yards out.
And I feel like this should be the number here. Go just a little bit. Okay, perfect. There we go.
Okay, he's putting now. And about 6 feet to go here. And that one will go for birdie. And there are a significant amount of birdies I'm seeing on his scorecard. And nothing wrong with that shot.
Okay, let's make
this
a
one's
putt.
for birdie.
5. Chance. Nope.
Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. This putt's about 3 feet away. And that putt drops for par. And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in 5th place.
Alright, maybe we can get an eagle here. Oh, it's got to get out. There we go. .277. Oh my God, it's tucked in there too. Okay.
Okay, and hitting this
You
par
gotta drop a
5
bomb
and 2,
for an eagle.
That's some fine club work out there.
Okay, so we are at 13 inches above. Big time right to left once it gets after this initial slope.
Ooh, that was very close. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And after that hole, they'll stay in 5th place in the standings. And he's taking this one through some branches.
Nice. That's perfect. Bunker to bunker.
And this one could be in the rough, but
I
could
don't
not
mind
be.
that.
Let's find out. And unfortunately, that one went back into the beach.
That would have been a nice way to end it there.
And a nice putt.
Okay, so first round of this event in the books probably should have been about 10 or 11. What was the leader? 16, pretty darn good. 16 on that course is good. There were some tough par 3s. And there was only 1 or 2 par 5s that were reachable. So we'll go ahead and do round 2 while we're on here. Knock this thing out. Firm, fast. So, I mean, I'm just going to play for my own score this round. Wherever it puts me, I'm okay with.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is
I think I'm still in the top 3 points and money on this in this society. Andrew's done a really good job running this thing.
And let me tell you something, I'm fired up. This is the final round of this event, and this is what everything comes down to.
So we've got some wind.
Let's get down to that first tee and see how this one plays out.
Okay.
From 140 yards out. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge.
Come down right there.
Towards
down.
The green here. And this putt's for birdie. And the putt will drop.
Okay, better start than last time.
Round with a birdie. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Hard left to right wind. I will play it out over the water. So my miss will be right.
Here.
There we go. Should be dead into the wind now.
20 yards
almost. So we got a 9-mile-per-hour wind. So I'm going to take this gap wedge, de-loft it a little into that wind. Might be right on it.
Good, folks.
There we go. Perfect.
This one's about 2 feet from the cup.
All right, let's get on a roll here. I feel like I've got some redemption here. This might be a redemption round.
This next hole.
Here we go. I'm talking redemption. I got a little water on this one. All right, so we're gonna hit the pitching wedge again. Take some loft off of it.
Here
oh, that might be really good. Pin C can go. Oh, it curved hard left. Holy shit.
I think he'll be happy with that.
Shiza.
Putts for birdie.
Alright. Got a difficult putt here. It's uphill. Okay.
Finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And
hat trick for all you Canadians.
And now the 4th hole.
Long par 4. I'm just going to try to blast this down there. Oh, it's got to curve more.
I think this one's going to find the short grass.
Oh, I think that's close.
And about 170 yards out.
Perfect. Okay, 170. Don't have a lot of room for error here. So I'm going to play 160. Sit right there. Go in. Ooh! Almost hopped it in first hop.
And he's probably going to like that. 26 feet from the cup here.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, nothing to be ashamed of there. That was a
Thought I
good
had
long
4 in a
one,
row
but,
there, guys.
Oh, it almost went.
Okay.
And with a tap, they'll get a par. And staying right there in 5th place.
Initially, I thought it was
after
going to
that
go
hole.
in for an eagle.
And it's
Just
looking
need
like
that
this is
stay in the
bound for the short
fairway.
stuff.
Okay.
Okay, about 140 yards to go.
140 plus 4 is 144. We got an 8-mile-per-hour wind. I think the pitching wedge should be perfect.
Here's a pitching wedge.
Might
Oh,
be
this is
a little
definitely
long.
heading towards the green.
That's okay. It's better than short.
And this one's for birdie.
I didn't really want to mess with the loft there so much. We'll play it way out here. See if we can get lucky. Oh yeah, that's a hard break. Look at that.
And for the par. Nice little putt.
Okay. No harm. Those are toots up par
And
fours.
after that hole, they'll stay
What
right
Park do?
where they are.
Oh, so
in
he's
fifth
having
place.
another excellent
And
round.
moving on to the 6th here.
I don't think I know who that is. Seems like a pretty steady player.
Going with the 4-iron here.
I mean, that was into the wind, so that should be pretty good. I mean, how about that bounce? That ball straight up in the air,
about 12 feet
straight into the
cup.
wind, and it bounces and rolls out 40 feet. Gotta love the physics engine on here. That's too much.
Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And about 4 feet from the cup. And the par putt drops. And after that hole, they'll stay in 5th place in the standings.
Alright, so clearly the wind is picking up.
And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face.
Hit that into the fat part of the fairway. Give ourselves a
120 yards
super
out.
lofted club into this wind. We'll go ahead and hit a pitching wedge here, but we're going to de-loft it a little. Add loft to it.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Should be pretty good.
And this one's looking pretty good.
There we go.
And he's on the green. And this for the birdie.
I think a lot of players struggle
Solid putt.
with the wind calculations sometimes.
And staying right there in 5th place.
It's tough because it's not, to me, so far it hasn't been an exact science. But I think it's mainly probably it's operator error when it comes to like downswings, tempo, backswing tempo, all of those things that factor in.
I think we'll find some fairway here.
We might have enough on this to go for it. Yeah, 269, we can definitely get there. Huh, in fact, I hit it too good. Alright. There's that 95%er that I like to hit. See what that does with the wind. Oh, it's almost perfect. Almost perfect. Now I've got a tough chip. It was kind of an in-betweener. What I mean is that 13 yards is really the length of that lob wedge chip.
And now setting up for the
but being uphill with the break and all, I thought maybe adding a little more club there would probably be helpful. Problem is on those little delicate chips, when you do it too quick, you can leave yourself way short,
like that.
so forth, and you end up with a tougher putt. Alright, 157. Alright, so I'm going to take this thing at 160. Take some loft out of it. You know what? I think there's just more up there. Take the 7-iron. Add loft.
And going with the 7-iron on this one.
Bring it right down on top.
A bit long.
Oh. It's that quartering wind. When that thing quarters, it is so hard to determine how much is actually hurting. Got a chance with that. Oh. Put it off the green here.
And for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that one, moving down and into 5th. And next up is a par 4, folks. I think you'll like that. And about 210 to the pin from here. And missing the approach on that one. And the wind is the culprit, no doubt. Par on this hole just got a whole lot more possible with that shot. And that putt will drop for par. And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in
after this hole, we'll see what Park's doing. Because I gotta say, this course is not easy. There we go with that 95% again.
He's got to be pleased with that. 14 feet to go.
Oh, it's not high enough.
Oh.
Been hitting a lot of putts too high.
From the cup.
Decided to take a little bit off there and let's read. Shortest par 4 on the course.
Stay in 5th place.
Yeah, so Park's putting together another good one. He's
and now setting up.
I mean, that's gonna be a tough one to beat. You know, David McCreath, he's on here, number 2 player in the world, and you know, I mean, some of these courses can make the best of us look bad.
And I am
so
sure
I'd be anxious to see what he scores. I think he's going to do pretty well, though.
But 135 yards out. going with a
Oh,
pitching
that's not
wedge
that
here.
good. That's short. It's way short.
I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie.
Curve. Come on. There we go.
And oh my, what a putt that was. Very
There
long
we
putt.
go.
Right into the
I mean,
cup.
if I can get to 10 or 11,
And
I'm going to
time
be
for the
happy this
13th
round.
here.
Just with the way I've been playing the last couple of days. I will be pretty ecstatic. Now, this should be the number. I have played
like
these
5-iron.
where if they're
And
into the
heading
wind,
for the green.
it's still too much. It's unreal. Into an 8-mile-per-hour wind, I'm hitting a club that's supposed to be 5 yards shorter, and it still releases out to 200 yards. That's unbelievable.
Oh, that was so close. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And staying right there in 5th place after that hole. And
now let's hit a good wedge shot.
like that.
Just have to make sure it's left and a little bit long. More right at it. Get
The
out.
shot may be a bit long, folks. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. And that one will drop for birdie. And after that one, 7 under par for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And this shot's looking promising. From here, about 190 yards. And here's the 6-iron. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And after that hole, they'll stay right where they are in 5th place. This is 4-iron.
That was supposed to be a fast downswing.
And not the greatest.
Now short side of myself out of the trap.
And that's not been the trend today. He has been pretty good in the area of greens and regulation today. And that shot is putting par very much within reach. And finishing the hole with a solid putt.
I think we'll get one more par 5 here on 17.
Quite a few birdies on the scorecard.
Okay. See if we can get this thing to 10 under, which is kind of the goal in this round.
And this drive is just incredibly powerful.
.271. Okay. down, get down. Down, down, down. Ah, it's off. Okay, makeable chip. Well, we can't get too cute since it runs away. Okay. I got scared with it.
This puts about 3 feet away. And that putt will drop
so
for
birdie
birdie.
last, gets a 10. Respectable round number, I guess.
Is the score. And he's currently tied.
But
for
my
fourth
goodness,
place on the leaderboard.
what an atrocious
And
start to the
moving on
first
to the
round that
18th
kind of
hole.
kept us from getting anything going here.
And from 160 yards
Maybe I'll
out,
hole out like I did in the PGA event.
going with the 8-iron.
Oh, get down. Or get up. I was mistaken.
Well, not a
And
good approach
make
shot
it to where I
there.
can't putt it.
Not enough club on that one.
Great. Okay. Looked to me like that was supposed to break left.
And
Okay,
tapping this one
good
in
end of
to
that
end the
tournament.
round with a par.
I think that's a better round than the last one. Yeah, I probably left about 4 shots out there, to be honest. Should have been around 20. Well, between the 2 rounds, probably about 6. I should have been about 22, but I wouldn't have come close to Park. He had a pretty good round, or a pretty good tournament. Both rounds were insane. I think that course is definitely scoreable with only 2 par 5s. Both of them were reachable. You had to kind of hit the fast down swing and hit your 3-wood perfect, but everything else was pretty gettable. It's just had a couple of loose swings there. Anyway, it's the end of the stream for today. I will, or if I jump back on later on tonight, I'll play some Dude Where's My Par Society events. I'm just kind of getting into the swing of this. I'd like to be able to get to where I explain a little bit more on like my thought process on some of these shots. I think it could come in handy for some of the beginner players. It took me a long time to figure this out. I played TGC 2, and it's a lot different than this. This swing, I think this swing meter and everything is a lot easier to work with, mainly because the results that it gives you are a little more precise, like a little more accurate as to what you actually did with the joystick. The TGC 2, it was more along. It was really weird. It was like you could get the same result 2 or 3 times in a row, and like I could feel that it wasn't the same. So I'm not sure how that engine works. They have some message boards online where you can kind of look at that, but I do know that they've made this one a lot more accurate. What I have noticed is it doesn't penalize you as much, so that's why like my swing line is going to go out of the blue a lot, because mainly I'm trying to take like one side of the hole out of play. So if I'm taking the left side of the hole out of play, I'm probably going to miss to the right. Generally, if the danger's on the right, those are the holes that'll give me trouble, because my swing just kind of naturally goes that way. So those are the holes where I may use a fast swing where it will pull it back to the left on me. I'm still figuring out a lot of the spin, loft, adding loft, de-lofting clubs, that sort of thing. Usually where it affects me on my swing is on when I de-loft or add loft to a club. It messes with my tempo. I've seen that even though I feel like I'm putting the same tempo on it, I think you've got to be a lot more precise with your tempo, you know, your swing with those. So, and you know, I'm not real sure about this, but I feel like, you know, you can set up events or courses with different difficulty settings, and that can make a big difference too. Because I've been in events where like my tempo's all over the place. You know, tempo's all over the place, the ball's going all over the place, and then the second I finish that, I'll go to society and play around, and I'll shoot 15 under. And it's nothing that I fixed. I think the settings are just different. So it's an interesting game. Like, I've really enjoyed playing and being in some of these societies and on these tours. We can take a look at some of the stats here on the Money Tour. We've got a couple of really good players in here. Yeah, Krause's the #1 player in the world. Davey MC1977 is #2 player in the world. So yes, I'm way behind both of those guys, but trying to hold my own. I have won a tournament. We've got a couple other guys in here. Yeah, Playa 92, he's won a couple, and then Bobby B 900 has won some tournaments as well. If you can find a good society, I mean, this one is a great society. You got to find Andrew Willis on Facebook. The Money Tour is the name of, I think it's TGC. The Money Tour is the name of the group, Facebook group, and I believe you can send him your PS4 screen name, and then you can jump into the society. He'll add you in. You'll have to search for it in the society's page. I can show you that real quick. So you just do search for society. It'll automatically do this most popular one, but then you can hit the L3, and then you can just type in money. And we'll search that. It's right here, the Money Tour. So you can see we've got 267 members, 33 events, and it's just well run. The Facebook group is really cool. We put a President's Cup, match together, and we've got international and U.S. players involved, and I don't know, it's just a really fun group to be a part of. So if you check out this video, you're interested in the game, it's the Golf Club 2019. Go out and you can download it. You can buy it at Walmart, Best Buy, anything like that. And I don't think it's that high. I think the price actually came down on it. It's over a year old now. I believe it came out like in August, a year ago from now. So it's a little over a year old. But I don't know what the word is on the Golf Club 2020 or the next version. I'm sure it's probably a wait and see deal with the PS5 coming out. But this is probably the best online golf community golf game, simulation style game you can play. No arcade tricks in this deal. You've got to just have to be really good with the joystick and be able to calculate yardage and wind and slope and different factors like that, and how the ball's going to roll out, how the ball's going to check up based on the terrain, whether it's soft, moderate, firm, fast, very fast, and so forth. So it's really cool. It's a really good challenge. So and they also have a community called TGC Tours, which you can get on, and they have world rankings, and it's a free society. All you have to do is sign up with your email, and then type in your PS4, Xbox, or PC username, and then go from there, because they'll do this cross-platform, so they rank players. Doesn't matter which platform you play on. So highly recommend the game. I know this is a long stream. I played 2 rounds, so it should be over an hour. But anyway, this is a really, really neat game. Highly recommend it. So, alright, thanks again. Now I've got to go to work. Take care.